Hey there, ladies. Hey there. Today is a good day. Welcome to the JCU, the Janiya Who Cinematic Universe. Now, the reason I call it that is because I'm literally just a girl that's got way too much going on. Like, when I tell you we do vlogs, we do nails, we do this, we do that, because I just have a lot of interests. I have a lot of things that I like to do, a lot of hobbies, a lot of skills that I want to get into. And since we are multifaceted, nuanced creatures of the earth, I say, why confine yourself to a box? Let's do it all. And so this is where I do it all. But today, we will be doing a live Get Ready With Me. Plus, we will be reviewing the second book from the stories that I used to read on Wattpad when I was just a young girl. You know what I'm saying? I had reviewed of the first book of many that I used to read, obsessed with. I mean, when I was in middle school, because I was just saying, like, when I was younger, I used to read a lot, and then I kind of dropped it. So I've been trying to like go back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? Go back to what we know and read some more. And like I said, I used to be obsessed with like these core, like these stories. I remember them so well. And you know how on Wattpad you can make a reading list or whatever? That's what I did. Look at this. It's not inverted, but it's called Yandere. I used to be obsessed with Yandere, and I made this reading list of all of my favorite stories from that like niche. And I read the first book, reviewed it on like two of my other lives. Then somebody said, "Hey, let's read that second book," and I said, "Say less." So we will be, while we're getting ready, we will be reviewing the second book in our stories we used to read series on Wattpad. It's called Infectious Devotion by the Cloaked Ranger. Yeah. I did like a live last Friday. Oh shit! Oh no! Ah! Y'all, I just spilled my Stanley Cup. Anyway, while we're doing that review, we gotta do our makeup. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it right. Okay. But before I like get into the reviews or the summaries or whatever. Oh, let me take this off. Or should I push it back like this? Who am I feeling like? Who am I feeling like? Let's put our Milk Hydro Grip Primer on real fast. But yeah, the first book, I'm not going to say too much because like I said, I already did my lives on it. It was just basically about this girl who was, minding her business or whatever until she came in contact with this man-eating monster. And when I mean man-eating, I mean man-eating. Okay? And like on some Edward Cullen stuff, he loves our smell. He loves our taste. You know what I'm saying? He hashtag need that. And because of this, we got a little bit of plot armor when it comes to the man-eating monster. Now, who is the man-eating monster? He doesn't have a name to us yet. But I call him Pasta because he reminds me of a creepy pasta. So that's his name. That's what we refer to the man-eating monster. It's Pasta. So, like I said, Pasta, he's obsessed with us. Because why? This is a yandere book. What is a yandere? I read the definition in my last live, but I'm going to read it again. What is a yandere? A yandere is a fictional character who is obsessively and possessively devoted to someone, often to the point of violence or, you know, there. So that's who he is. The one thing I like about this book is that it takes the whole yandere concept and she goes in. Okay? But yeah, with that said, let's just go on ahead and pick up from the second book. If you're a little lost, go watch the other lives. I upload all the lives in my little Get Ready with Me playlist. And I got it labeled too, Live Get Ready With Me Stories I used to read on Wattpad. Anyways, I put this Milk eye primer on my smile lines because we be creasing. I'm telling you, when I say I gotta like, look at this. It's dirty because I always forget to put my primer on like at a decent time. So I'm over here like, I'm getting to it. But we got it. I'm gonna wait until I really don't have nothing left before I really am like gonna get it. Let him touch my body, 'cause I'm so into you, into you. Okay. Anyways, now that we got that done, let's go ahead and read like, just like, how many should I read? Maybe like the first 3 chapters, summaries that I wrote, and we'll go from there. I got the freaking music playing on my laptop. But yeah, okay. We have chapter 1. It says, the story begins with us following this boy named Oliver. He's in the 8th grade and he really wants to join the paranormal investigator group at his school because of this, he has a plan to sneak into our family home, the cemetery, where everything went down in the last book. It's been 8 months since the last attack from Pasta, okay? And there are still rumors going around of people saying that they've seen things in our window, like they think they've seen us, they think they've seen the monster, but everyone's just kind of brushing past it or whatever. With that being said, Oliver is determined to find some evidence that supports these rumors. He does manage to sneak onto our property and snap a few pictures of Pasta. Oh my gosh. So when he sees Pasta, he holds his hands up like this and he starts counting down from 5, right? And Oliver shook. He's like, what the heck? But then once Pasta finally he's done counting and he start moving, that's when Oliver finally gets the nerve to move and run away. And as he's running away, he jumps our fence, which has those little spikes on it, and he nicks his ankle on it, and he starts, bleeding really bad. He can't move. So while he's kind of like injured and on the ground, Pasta is chastising Oliver a little bit, but he also takes Oliver's camera and deletes the photos of Pasta on it. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2, chapter 1, before Oliver can really piece together what's happening, he's like, dang, I don't got my camera, but at least I have my life. So he is like, while Pasta is distracted with the camera, I'm gonna take this chance to run away. But that didn't last too long, because we come up from behind and we knock the kid unconscious because we can't have him going too far. So then that takes us to chapter 2. We make our way inside with Oliver so we can figure out what to do with the freaking kid. And we notice that our mom is awake and she's like, what the heck is all that noise? Blah, blah, blah. We catch her up. And it's obvious that we, like, as a family, like, main character, our dad, our mom, we're just so tired of living like this, constantly in fear of pasta and what he got going on. So chapter 3, and then we'll move on to like the next step of the get ready. Our pasta not our pasta, our parents, Pasta, and I are all sitting down discussing the situation. At the end of the day, the decision comes down to Pasta. He says that the best option is for Pasta and I to get away for a while. So when the kid eventually blabs his mouth, and everyone gets into our business, there will be no trace of us. As simple as that sounds, he adds a little more to the idea, right? So he talks about how, he's always brought up the wanting kids, you know what I'm saying? And obviously we don't want to have kids with Pasta. So he's like, here's the deal. We got to get away anyway, so let's make it fun and turn it into a game of tag. And basically, we have to run away and we can't get tagged by Pasta for a whole year. And if we can pull that off, he won't bring up the idea of having children with us ever again. But if we get tagged by him, we have to have kids with Pasta. And it's like, my gosh, like we said before, it's kind of up to Pasta. So there's not, like, he's giving us a little bit of a chance right here. He's giving us a little bit of autonomy. So why not take it? He says that we get an hour head start, you know what I'm saying, to pack our bags, say our goodbye, and get a head start. And then after that, he's on us. And so we don't have to think too much about it, and we accept his deal. And that is chapter 3. So, hold on. Urban Decay. Let's put this on real fast. I'm low-key running low. What happens when you use stuff like this and you want to, like, get all your product out? Can I open this? Well, let's not figure that out today. Let's just put it on. I gotta put my laptop on the charger. It's the way I'm not even doing my makeup with my mirror because it's dirty and I can't even see out of it for real. Let me see. Because the camera's not helpful. And I gotta clean my brushes. This is so overwhelming. But let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, I think that, like I said in the last book, I was just like, is it really worth to keep your lives anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have to live your life constantly in fear of Pasta and like having to do what he says all the time. I mean, he got the whole family, basically walking on eggshells around him. And I'm like, the only reason why they do it is because, like, in the last book, they're like, they don't want their family to get hurt, But it's like, is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? You guys are literally, because the deal is, Pasta doesn't hurt them, but he still got to eat, right? So, our family owns the cemetery, or is it a mortuary? Is that what you call it? So when we get clients who are wanting a funeral, right? He's like, they're the ones that are getting cremated. They don't actually cremate the bodies. They actually pretend, give the family some fake ashes, and then they give like the rest to Pasta so he can eat. And it's like, y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that strange? So I'm just sitting here like, I feel like the family is very, very, very like selfish for wanting to maintain this deal with this man-eating cannibalistic monster just because they don't want their daughter, or she, or main character doesn't want her mom and dad to get eaten. And like I said, this is why I love the story so much, because it's like, as easy as it is to say, like, as a reader, like, look, family, we just gonna have to get eaten, because what? It's so easy to say that. But I don't know, just in retrospect, it's like, obviously you're not gonna be able to, you know, unalive the man. So just going ahead and quit while you're ahead. Because in the story, like, we haven't gotten to it, but I feel like so many people are at risk, and you have a lot of blood on your hands because you want to keep your family alive. Like, yeah, he's gonna go out and he's gonna, unalive people on his own, but it's like, that's on his own account. But you wanting to be alive, now he's unaliving people because of you. And now you have to carry the weight of that. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't seem worth the trauma and the mental gymnastics that you have to go through to maintain and upkeep this relationship with pasta. Should I blend my foundation out with this brush? I feel like I've never used it. So, like, I think it would be, I'm not going nowhere, so let's just see what that looks like. I want to spray my setting spray, like, in between every step. Cause look, I don't, okay, hold on. Let me spray it first and then I'll talk. So I want to spray it in between every step, because lots of people say, like, oh, to keep your makeup stuck down, like, you want to you want to lay that powder on real thick, you know what I'm saying? Then put your setting spray on top. But it's like, I don't want to put so much powder on my face. Like, I'm not a matte girly, you know? I never have. I don't like being matte, and I don't like puffing powder all up on my face. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but that's just what it is. So I'm hoping that, like, okay, if I just spray the the setting spray or whatever this is called in between every step, then, like, maybe that's what will get it to last longer. Does that make sense? I don't usually put concealer right here. Should I? Because I don't really like the way it looks. I feel like it's just not my vibe. Let's just do it. Let's just see. I don't know. This is my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's obviously a little too light skinned for me, but I always say that I don't care. I really don't. But let's blend this out. And then we'll read the next couple chapters of the yeah, I'm already not liking this. I'm already not liking using the brush. I think I'm gonna stick to what I know. You know what I really want to use? I really want to start using a beauty blender. I've just never went out my way to go buy one. I don't know why. Like, do cheap or inexpensive beauty blenders matter? Because I feel like, tell me why I was at Ulta and they had like one beauty blender, one going for like $20. I said, are y'all insane? Y'all can just keep that. $20 for a freaking beauty blender. Are you insane? Is anyone buying that? And if they have, let me know. My computer died. We gotta put the music on the TV. But yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You know what else I want to try today? I don't know if I'm gonna commit to it, but, like, There's like this, I don't know if it's Korean or um, Chinese makeup style, but you know when they enhance the little eye fat? I think it's so cute. And I wanted to try it so bad. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I think that it would really, well, really I just want to see how it would look on my face, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little scared to like do it, you know? Cuz I don't know what I'm doing. Should we look up a tutorial? You know what I'm saying? Shall we look up a tutorial when we are at that step? Or am I just gonna do what I always do? I feel like, you know, I gotta switch it up. I gotta try something. Okay, I gotta try something new eventually. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of learning. You're not always gonna be good at everything. So maybe if it does turn out bad, then we'll be okay. I want to blend out the concealer first because man, when this stuff dry down, it don't move. I'm serious. Cause this stuff is some real stuff. I actually really like this. I really like this concealer a lot. She's very full coverage to me, though. I will say that she's not like she gets the job done. She don't play that, but I respect it though. You know what I'm saying? But let me lock in. I did not do my eyebrows. That's how you know I'm not locked in today. It's okay though. Like I said, I'm not going nowhere. I really want to shave my eyebrows off again. I'm in that mood. I'm in a shaving my eyebrows off type of mood. So I might just, I might, I might just shave them off. But then again, I might not. Who knows? I think I should wait until like, honestly, no. The night is still young. Oh my god, why did I go on my YouTube and I see me? Crazy. Anyways, let me get out of here. I'm not vain, I swear. I swear. Let me go find my little playlist. I'm not the best live speaker and it hurts. It hurts. Okay, I'm putting my music on my phone because I just don't feel like charging my laptop right now. Y'all gotta let me know what type of device person are you. I do everything on my phone. It's actually like it's an issue. Like, girl, like some people, they can like they do everything on their computer. Like they're very comfortable on that computer. Me personally, I use my computer begrudgingly. Begrudgingly. Because I don't like using my laptop. I don't like using my laptop, okay? Maybe that's a me thing. I might change in the future. Oh, hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up? You joined at a very good time. We haven't even gotten fully into our review. We only read the first 3 chapters of the second book of our stories we used to read on Wattpad series. Nothing too crazy though, nothing too crazy. I'm about to spray another layer of the Power Grip setting spray. Cause like I said, I'm going in between layers. Like I'm trying to see something. Yeah. While we're letting that dry down, let's go on ahead and continue the review. We're on chapter 4. Basically, we just left off of Pasta giving us this deal, like giving us this ultimatum, of he's letting us play this game of tag. Okay, where we get to stay away from him, if we can stay away from him for a whole year, 360 something days. Okay, we can't be tagged by him, because if you guys remember in the last book, he mentioned how he wanted to have children, and obviously we don't want to have children with pasta. So if he tags us, we can't really, it's quiet, ain't no bag talk. But if we can stay away from him for those 65 days, then he won't bring up the idea of having children with us ever again. And it's good for us because we have to leave the house anyway, because people are snooping around our house, because rumors are going around. It's a small town we live in, you know what I'm saying? Things get around. So it's just, it's a win-win for everyone, I guess. But anyways, chapter 4, we accept Pasta's deal and we hurry and start packing because Pasta's only giving us an hour to get ahead. So we pack our bags. We say, whoa, bro, that's too much. Chapter 4. Okay, I'll give you a brief little recap of what happened. So the first 3 chapters, there's this boy that he's like trying to get into this paranormal investigators club in his school, and to do that he wants to go to our house where everything that went down in the last book with pasta and all that extra stuff, so he could snap some pictures of, trying to see something, because there are rumors going around in the small town that, whenever someone's having like a funeral being arranged at our home, they're seeing our window, like where our old bedroom used to be. They think they see pasta. They think they see us, main character. And so Oliver's like, I'm about to get some evidence. He sneaks into our property. He snaps some pictures. He actually sees pasta, but before he could like run back home, we catch him, knock him unconscious. And while we're trying to figure out what to do with him, at the end of the day, Pasta's calling the big shots. He's the man in charge. So he says, look, we can't unalive the kid, because that's gonna make us I like you like a hat, thank you, Cowboy Carter, like, I bought it, so I gotta wear it. But yeah, Pasta's like, look, the kid is going to snitch anyway, so it's good for us to get out the house. And while we're getting out the house, main character and Pasta, we are going to play this game of tag. Because like I said, he wants to have children. We do not. So if he tags us, he gets to have the kids. If he doesn't tag us for the year, then he don't bring the idea up. And that's basically chapter 3. And then chapter 4 is when we accept the deal and we go pack our bags and we say bye to mama and papa, and we going ahead and we get on our head start. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to go. Because Pasta, he don't play. So chapter 5, we say goodbye to our parents and we head out, wasting no time. As we're driving, we're trying to figure out what to do to get away. Our first thought is to go to the airport, but we're sure that Pasta already knows that we're trying to go to the airport. So we're kind of in a pickle because it's a small town, remember? So they only have one airport. And then if she wants to drive further out, it's a 2-lane road, bunch of trees around, and it's you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Like, when you really think about it, she doesn't have that many options to choose from. So she just says, you know what, forget it. We're just going to go for the airport and we're going to go from there. Chapter 6, we're driving and we're at a point where our head start has been up, but we keep driving to the airport and we actually see it in the distance, but Then we look ahead of us and we see Pasta standing in the middle of the freaking road, looking all suspicious. And we're like, wait, how did he catch up to us? But, Pasta is a man-eating monster with like abilities and stuff like that. He's really fast. So he caught up to us, whatever. So he starts running at us full speed towards the car. Like the car is going, he's running at us. Boom. And we're like, oh my gosh. Quick thinking. He tears the door. He tears our driver's door at full speed. Full speed. Like he rips a hole into our ceiling, our car roof. He takes our passenger door off. I mean, he is just doing the most. And we're like trying to do some fast and furious, quick, like quick maneuver type beat. And, yeah, it's just a hot mess. Like, it's a hot mess. And so, and so, ooh, you know what I should do to make it more interactive? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. Okay. What Wattpad do you read? What do you mean by that? Like, what story are we reading? Because honestly, I say, yeah, what story? This one is called, this is the second book. Um, so the continuation from the first story that I had read, which was, the first story was Infectious Intent. The second one is Infectious Devotion by Cloaked Ranger. So this is the second book in the story. Don't hurt him. And honestly, like I said, I can just put the reading list in the description after the live because like I said, I'm going down this whole like these are all of the books that I was obsessed with. Like this is the core. Okay? The second book isn't on there. I only put the first one, but like these are different ones like but we'll read those later. I might read other books in between cuz I don't think everyone wants to like hear me talk about unaliving and obsession and like toxic relationships all the time. So I might read other books just to like, you know, like oh, you said I do. See, you're we get each other. We get it because me too. I don't really care, but I don't want to scare people off, you know. Like, dang girl, is that all you read? No, like I read other stuff too, but like Yandere, when I was in middle school, it was like I was obsessed. But yeah, I want to get to chapter 8 and then I'll show you. So we're going to use this car because I collect model cars. So this is our car, right? Now say he took all the doors off. He took the roof off the car, right? Where it's scraps. I mean, but we got to work with what we got to work with. So he got us in a compromised position or whatever. And so we this is chapter 7. Chapter 7. Let's read chapter 7 before I get too much into the car. Back home, Oliver has finally woken up. I was feeling on my bed, bro. Yeah, like stop. Okay, back at home, Oliver has finally woken up. Oliver's the little kid that was sneaking in our house, and he's slightly panicked. You know, some of the memories start coming back. But our mother is there to gaslight and guilt trip and girl boss Oliver into like thinking he's a little strange. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he gives up on retaliating because like our mother's like, how dare you come into my home and you accuse my daughter of still being alive? Do you know what I'm going through? Like she was putting it on. She was laying it on thick. I was like, dang girl, dang, that's messed up, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So he was just like, you know what, whatever. Like maybe I am a little crazy. And so that's what's happening back at home. Chapter 8, we're back with me and Pasta and what we're going through. And basically, in the car, y'all, in the car, going crazy. I look like a little kid playing with cars and stuff. But we're going crazy. There's trees everywhere. And we're trying to drive to get him off of us, and we go into like we crash the car, and Pasta's on the windshield. He goes through the windshield and he's like stuck. Driver's seat, he's here, stuck. And so as he's stuck through the windshield, don't mind the dust on my car. Playing with, right. Like, just bear with me. Just bear with me. So as he's stuck through the windshield and our car is scrapped, we drive nearby, because this is chapter 9 now. This is chapter 9. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Bro, it's so dusty. Shh. I haven't cleaned them in a while, okay? Not too much. But it adds to the effect. It adds to the effect, okay? This is rusty or rugged. So as he's stuck, we drive the car to this nearby diner or whatever. And this is where we'll put the car down. This is where we'll put the car down. Because we got to do the next step of the routine. Hold on. But yeah, you would think that like, there have been many opportunities for Pasta to tag us. You know what I'm saying? Next step of the routine, yes. Because, we can't be playing games. Like, we got to lock in. Doing it with the hat on because I'm a real one. But yeah, there were like many opportunities for Pasta to like go and tag us. But in the last book, he talks about how he, when he was in the streets, I am a real one. But yeah, when Pasta was in the streets, running the streets or whatever, he said that, he started to enjoy the love of the hunt. You know what I'm saying? So, when he was staying with us and like getting his food willy-nilly or whatever, he don't have to work for it. He don't got to work for the food. So I really think that he kind of just did this whole game thing, not only to fix the Oliver situation, but also just like so he had an excuse to like hunt us down and like play with us a little bit. I don't think that he was doing this because he wanted to give us like a fair chance of getting our way. But then he want to say he love us. Like, get out of here. You see what I'm saying? Toxic. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like reading this now, I was like, what the heck? This is strange. Like, I don't know. But when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this is hot. Do not judge me. Like, get it out, bro. That's how it went. Get out, bro. That's how it went. No, literally, like, what? That's a hot mess. I'm telling you, like, whatever. I lost the cap. Oh, it's right here. But yeah, no. When I was younger, I used to think that stuff was hot. And I swear I judged myself a lot when I was younger, because, my gosh. But if you're a weird kid, it gets better. Or not. Who knows? Who knows, honestly. Sorry, I got locked in for a second. Yeah, because I don't know if you were in that live. Probably not. Don't judge yourself. And I'm weird too. You get it. Oh, I'm alive. Thank you. You're a weird kid too. Weird kids unite. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm telling you, like sometimes I just look back and I cringe because I feel like I've calmed down so much since I was a child. Honestly, not even a child. Like I used to be weird. Like it, I calmed down. Okay, but I think because I calmed down, I be looking at my old self and I'm like, my goodness, girl, you was doing a lot. But it's okay. Thank you for Thank you for the weird kid solidarity, okay? It's called personality, really. And this is a little bit off topic, but like, you know, weird kid to now like kind of normal. Does that make sense? But also like I say it time and time again, I couldn't dress. I didn't care about the way I looked. Honestly, I just didn't give a damn. And not that it matters now. Like if you don't care, you don't care. But like I try to put myself together a little bit. And so I talk to different people now. I attract different people. And let me just say this, attractive people, people that have always been attractive their whole life. I mean, never were ugly. You know what I'm saying? Whatever ugly is, I don't know. But anyone who wasn't getting no play or they just always were hot their whole life, they don't have no personality. I mean, like, I can't even explain to you. Like, I would talk to some people who, you know, I would think are really attractive. And I mean, they are boring. And I mean, this goes for men and women and everyone in between. Like, if you just were always hot your whole life, I'm sorry. And you know what? I might be a little bit wrong, but for the most part, like, do you not have any hobbies? Like, do you have a show? Like, what's going on here? Maybe that's just my experience. Maybe I'm tripping, but just off of my experience, like, it's just not, y'all not missing out on nothing. Seriously. I gotta improve the makeup routine because I feel like this looks a mess. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is as good as it's honestly gonna get. Like, let's go on ahead and spray and start reading the other chapters for real. Beautiful. Okay. Where do we leave off? What chapter? Oh, chapter 9. I gotta read it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta read it a little bit so I know. Okay, so basically what happens is we drive into the diner or whatever, right? There isn't too many people outside because it's just like a little bit, like it's early in the morning, like it's 2 maybe 2 a.m. at this time. And so it's we Pasta's still stuck in here. He's trying to get out. So we take that chance to go inside the diner. And it's just like this older woman that's eating. And then like a server lady and her boyfriend's in the back. So we're like, give me your keys. Just stupid. Main character was not serving. She was not serving. Main character, I need your keys. I need your keys right now. I gotta go. And they're like, girl, what's wrong? What are you doing? What's going on here? And she's like, just give me the keys. Like I gotta go. Like da da da. Right. And so the older lady was like, what's wrong? Like she low key served a little bit. She was like, oh, do you have like a toxic boyfriend or something? Like what's going on here? And instead of saying yes and lying so we could like leave or something, she gonna sit there and like try to try to like try to just ask for the keys, you know what I'm saying? Like not give no other context. And because we were taking so damn long and like not giving the girls what they needed to hear so we could get on, Pasta, he been broke out of the car. He been broke out of that thing. And he comes in the freaking diner. He said, surprise. You know what I'm saying? Just real extra. Like, my goodness. Okay, guys. Wait a minute. I gotta do the little eye fat thingy thing. I have to do it. Y'all. Wish me luck. I low-key don't want to do it. We're gonna take this palette right here. And I think we should take like a... What color do you think would look good for it? I don't know. Let's just do it. But yeah, Pasta comes up in the diner. He's like, hey, y'all, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Just causing problems. Just causing problems. And you know, the situation escalates very quickly. I mean, Pasta wastes no time getting the stuff started. He knocks the older woman unconscious. Okay. Me, the server lady, and the boyfriend, we try to run outside the back. You know what I'm saying? Get to the car or whatever. And we make it outside. But Pasta, he grabs the boyfriend. He's gone. Takes him back inside. Handles him. Just a hot mess. If I ruin my base, it's already looking a mess, y'all. I don't think I want to commit to it. It looks bad. Wait. You see how it looks like eye fat a little bit? Do you see it? Do you get it? Wait. Does it look like eye fat for real, or am I just crazy? Cause that's kind of like the vibe that I'm going for. I think I ruined it. Well, we gotta commit to it. So even if it looks a mess, we're just gonna do it on the other side. But yeah, so the boyfriend has been unalived. He's gone now, and because of that, uh, the server lady, she like attacks us. She's like, "Yeah, girl, you gotta go," cause we have her keys, and she's like, "Give me them keys back, girl. Come here, girl." Ooh, I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'm done. I'm not doing that. Maybe another day. But yeah, Pasta sees her attack me. Hi, new watcher here. Oh, what's up? What's up? We're talking about our, Wattpad stories that we used to read or whatever. This one is a Yandere ex-reader. Do not judge me. Okay? Do not judge me. But like, you can judge a little bit. This is a little series that we're doing. This is the second book that I'm reading or whatever. I do upload my lives after, so if you wanna tune in, I won't judge you. But yeah, we're talking about ooh, your hat is so cool. Thank you. I went to go see Beyonce. Don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Something slight. Something slight. With the eyeliner, you gotta lock in. Like, I be acting like I'm a professional eyeliner putter on her, but like, no. We trying to talk. That's why I look a mess, but it's okay. Because I don't care. I'm not a perfectionist. I wish I was, but I'm not. But yeah. So who else? Okay, the boyfriend, he gone. He's unalived. The older lady, she's unconscious. The server lady's beating me up because her man gone. It's like, girl, what did you want me to do? But anyways, she did not get those keys from us. And so while Pasta is distracted because he's like, whoa, you hurt my girl. Like, what do you think this is? Because remember, this is a Yandere ex-reader. Like, come on now. So He's like, I know you did not just tussle with my girl. He go handle that. And while he's handling server lady, bro, give me some playback info. I was eating. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you because it's all love. It's all love. Matter of fact, I said I was gonna make it interactive, so I'm gonna let you see a little bit of the desk. Okay. Like I said, this the car, right? This the car. Disheveled, broken. And then this is the server lady's car right here. That's the server lady car right there. Boom. Server lady. We got not too much on my vehicles. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It you gotta drive. Whatever. I don't gotta defend myself. So that's the server lady's car or whatever. We're not trying to go back in this car. We're trying to get to her car. We have the keys to her car, thankfully. And so she's trying to tuss us. No, we take this car, we take it, we lock ourselves in there. Period. So we're in this car now. And then, and don't say nothing about this car because she dusty too. This is the older woman's car right here. This is the older lady car. You see that? That's the older lady car. She got a little truck. But it's okay. It's whatever. You a hater, man. You a hater. But anyways, I said I'm supposed to give you some playback. I shouldn't give you it, but I'm going to give it to you. Basically, what had happened was we you hating on the dirtiness of my car, but you know what? It's all up. Oh, you're not a hater. You're an appreciator. Me neither. Okay, period. I take it back. Take it back. The playback is we're in the diner trying to get some keys. It's dusty though. You know what? I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you, bro. We're in the diner trying to get some keys, okay? We're like, give me some keys. I need your keys. And everyone's like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what's going on? And we're like, just give me the keys. I gotta go. And the older lady in there, she's like, oh, you got a toxic boyfriend or something? And we're like, just give me the keys. Like, literally, she didn't give no contact. She just asked him for keys. And because I wasn't that rude. I'm not saying you're that rude. It's all love. I'm just joning. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, she like, give me the keys. Nobody gives us the keys. And then because we took too long to convince people to let us have their keys, Pasta comes in the diner. He's causing a ruckus. He knocks the older lady unconscious. You know, the rest of us, we run out the back, but Pasta snatches up the boyfriend. He's gone. He's not relevant. The server lady's mad at us because her man got unalived. It's like, okay, it's not my fault you didn't give me the keys, but then again, we shouldn't have came here, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. And so while Pasta's handling the server lady, because again, Yonder Eggs Reader, Pasta don't play that. He's like, you just touched my girl. I gotta handle that. So while he's handling her, we got the keys to the server lady's car. So we locked ourselves in the car because Pasta, he don't take too long to handle business, right? So he's on our ASS, you know what I'm saying? And thankfully we got to the car in time. But still, like I said, Pasta, he easily could have like got in the car and tagged us. So that's why, like, when I say he's just playing this game just for the fun of it, like, he's not actually trying to, you know, play the game fair. He's just trying to play because he's bored. You see what I'm saying here? Because, you know, last book, he said, I love the game, I love the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, this one is dry, y'all. It's not pigmented at all. It's okay though. It don't matter. So like, as we're in the car, like as we're locked in the car, you know, Pasta, your makeup is good so far. Thank you, cause No, I appreciate that. I'm trying to get this freaking eyeliner to like. They're never twins. They're never twins. Maybe sisters sometimes, but usually cousins. But I'm not a perfectionist, so I don't be caring. I don't be caring. But anyways, while we're locked in the car, Pasta's handling the rest of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not alone on that. Okay, thank you. Cause I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just could give less of a care. I could give less of a care. Honestly. Less of a fuck. But yeah, while we're locked in the car, Pasta's like, hey, like, if you wanna sit in there by all means, you do that. The older lady woman, she starts waking up. She's like, what the heck? What is going on? She starts freaking out. Pasta is like, uh-oh, we gotta handle this. And the older lady, she starts running to her vehicle, right? She starts trying to get to there, and she's right there, y'all. She's right there, about to open the door. Boom. She don't make it because Pasta gets to the older woman, and he cuts her hand clean off. I mean, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. She don't got no hand no more. And so now that she don't got no hand, I mean, she's in pain, she's scared, she's, like all of it. Cause her hip was broke, she couldn't move. You gotta give her some grace, okay? Like, she wasn't ready. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. She wasn't expecting to be doing all this. You know what I'm saying? So she don't got no hand no more. And Pasta's like, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? So what do you think happened to her? Do you think she made it, or do you think she's unalived? Take a guess. Take a little guess. Let's put our blush on real fast while we're guessing. I think she stayed alive. I think Pasta spared her, actually. Like, you see how that sounds? I don't know, alive. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. But wrong. He unalived that girl. He unalived her. She gone. She gone. And so while all that's happening, right, we're like, I mean, we can't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we leave the car, we only have the keys to the server lady's car, right? And we can't go nowhere because Pasta freaking slashed our tires. Just annoying, just irritating, really. So it's like we can't do anything. We don't have the older lady's key. I'm not gonna lie, I love your accent. What is the accent? Cause I don't. When you just talk, I don't know. But I will say thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, there's not too much we could do. If we leave the car, Pasta's gonna get us. Like, he will tag us real fast. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of have to wait it out. We gotta like see what's up. So we end up falling asleep in the car or whatever. And when we wake up, it's still dark outside. I am in India, so I've never heard such accents here. Oh, I see. I see. Period. What's up? Let me stop playing. Let me stop. I'm in a silly, goofy mood today. I saw someone put like some blush on their chin. I thought it looked kind of ugly, but like I just put some blush on my chin. It's whatever. It's whatever. Thank you. But yeah. So we're waiting Pasta out. When we wake up, it's still dark outside. And as we're looking around, Pasta cleaned up. He cleaned up real nice. We see some body bags near the woods. I mean, it's just a hot mess, really. And we kind of feel bad, right? Because I don't know if y'all remember from the last book, early on in the first book, we had Pasta made us decide something when we first met him, when we first met this man. He made us choose between um, getting a head start and like giving our friend, he was not our friend, a quick death, or a slow death, I mean, or staying with him, watching him eat so he can get a quick death. We chose to run away because that man was not our friend. But anyways, when we had that blood on our hands, we started to get like visions, you know what I'm saying, of people in our mind, and really just, it really was affecting our mental health. Okay. And so now that we see some, then be like runs away. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. But now that we see the body bags in the corner, we're like, dang, like that's more blood on my hands. Cause had she have not pulled up to the diner, they wouldn't have died. Okay. So we're hoping that we don't get no more people popping up in our head. Okay, we can't take it. But anyways, we're still like, how are we gonna get out of here? How are we gonna get out of this situation? We know that pasta's lurking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully, y'all, thankfully, let me spray this real fast. Thankfully, this police van shows up. Ooh. Yeah, this police van shows up, and we're like, yes! Because pasta is not slow. And now I gotta buy Love You So Much. Oh my goodness. Bye bye. I mean, we're not gonna finish the story today, so I hope I get to see you in like the next one, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day. So like I said, I upload the lives after, so tune in. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. I'll give you a little cowboy hat, but yeah, the police officer shows up, and we're like, thank God, because pasta's not gonna go, and I need to go too. I have to get ready for school. Well, shout out to you. I hope I get to see you in the next one. I'm gonna be back here, so go ahead and like, subscribe, you know, the whole thing. I love your videos already. Thank you. And remember, I upload the live after, so if you want to like know what happens, you can see. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna take a little sip. Delicioso. But yeah, like I said, I will come later and watch your live. Bye. What's up? Bye. Enjoy your day at school. Bye, y'all. But yeah, like I said, Pasta's not a dummy. So he's not going to unalive these police officers because he knows that it's going to bring attention to, it's going to bring unwanted attention. You know what I'm saying? The whole reason why we're doing this is so we can stop the rumors that like the monster's back and blah, 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 blah. So because of that, you know, we sneak into the cop car, and we while they're like, you know, seeing what's up, because they're not here because they got a call. They're here because they wanted to eat. They wanted to eat, but you know, they couldn't eat their food. They was like, what, it's closed, what's going on here, like this? What, I didn't know. And so while they're like investigating that, they're like, dang, it smell like bleach, it smell like cleaner. What is that about? Like, I know the owners, they be on it, but like not like this. Like, what's going on here? And so they're just a little like skeptical of the situation. You know, they see the owner's car, they see, you know, they see everything or whatever, and they're like, I don't know, something suspicious. So they go and they like they investigated a little bit. They're like, I don't know. So they run some fingerprints. They kind of like take some notes, and they just leave it on at that. They're like, we gonna come back to this because I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So after that, they get back in the car. You know, we secured our hiding spot. And they're like, look, before we go back to the station, we still gotta get something to eat, you know? So they go get themselves something to eat. They're driving. And when they finally pull up to their place that they want to eat at, you know, we're like, okay, we can't stay in the cop car because, you know, we don't want to go back to the station, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure out somewhere else to go. And, hold on. You know, we leave the police vehicle or whatever, and as we're looking around, we see that we're in a small town, another small town. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's like a little bit populated. You know what I'm saying? And we see this tour bus that is headed towards this amusement park or whatever, and we're like, I mean, where else can you go? So we're like, okay, that's the next hiding spot. We go sneak on the tour bus. We go hide in the back. Like, you know how sometimes the bus will have like this, I don't know how to describe it, but like in the very, 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 very back of the bus, you know, you have this little thing where you could slide in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it because I don't know if this is like a universal thing. But basically, she hid in the bus. And then we get to the story and we find out that Pasta's not too far behind. You know what I'm saying? He's lurking in the trees. He know what's up. He see us. And basically what I said earlier about him just playing games just to play games. Yeah, I wasn't lying. Because he said, I could just sneak on that tour bus right now, give her a little tag. But, you know, I want to keep these good vibes going. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, main character, we're thinking the same thing. Like, we're like, I think he playing games. But honestly, we could use his ego to our advantage. You see what I'm saying here? So that we just got that in the back of our head. But basically, where we leave off is like Pasta knows we're in the tour bus or whatever, and the last thing he does before, like, this is the last chapter I'm staying off, these group of teenagers or whatever, which I think were like on the bus, like this one kid, he goes off to the side to chill by himself or whatever on a bench or whatever, and Pasta's like, ooh, okay, I need me a little snack. So the kid, the teenager, he's got his headphones in, he's not really paying attention, and so Pasta messes with him a little bit. And when he finally like sees Pasta, when the kid finally sees Pasta, Pasta's like, surprise! And we already know what happened to that child. He's no longer here. And that's like the last chapter that I left off at. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I need to do? I think I'm gonna put my little lashes on. I'm not putting my little lashes on. I'm put my big lashes on. And then that's it. Put my big lashes, my powder, and then that's it, I think. Y'all, I gotta give me some more lashes. But yeah, that's where we leave off. That's just the first, I think that's like the first 15 chapters of the story. And I don't know. That's why I love the second book so much, because it's like, I don't know, it just seems like a lot more is going on. Like, there's just a lot. I am a lover for a sequel. Okay? Because the thing about sequels is like, you're already in a established universe, you know what I'm saying? You already know the characters and what they represent and what they're about. So it's like, you don't have to spend so much time developing that. You can kind of just get to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like sequels. Okay, but that's just me. We're gonna put our powder on real fast, real fast, or whatever. But yeah, cause I already done sprayed my setting powder so much, so much, and then that's it. I'm gonna turn the music up. I was trying to read with the music going, and it was too much. I don't know about you or y'all, but like, can you listen to music and like study at the same time? Cause low key, I can't listen to music with words in it. It's distracting, you know. So I gotta keep it cute. For me, I like to study in complete silence. I feel like an insane person, but it's just like the only way I can like process the stuff that I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because I feel like I used to have a bunch of things going on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of different screens going. Like, you know, you watching YouTube, you playing the game, you doing this, you doing that, all that simultaneously. And I just feel like when I'm actually trying to focus on something, like I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta lock in, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live. Shout out to you in the live. I already done reviewed my little chapters. So now I'm just chilling. I'm just rambling because I'm pretty much done for the most part with the makeup. I think I just need to put my little lashes on, and then I'll be good to go. But yeah, I think that it's just better to have one thing. Like maybe if I do listen to music, you know what I really like to listen to is jungle, drum and bass, D&D. I eat it up. Let me stop playing. You said I play too much? Yeah. Yeah. Let's put these lashes on real fast. I'm a professional lasher putter on her. I need some more lash glue though. There's so many things I gotta re-up on that I'm just not doing. It's just like I don't want to. Let me tell you, I don't be cutting down my lashes, right? And I know that it looks funny, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the look of like not cutting my lashes down. I don't know what it is. It's just a me thing. Period. That's cutesy pie. Like, come on. Come on. You can't tell me it's not. Like, what? Where's my little thing? Girl. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh, you know what I have to say? Since there's not too many people in the live. Let me tell you, I don't know, for the people who want to be like any type of creator, specifically on TikTok, I feel like you get bombarded with so many videos of people like This is why you're. This is how to grow your YouTube channel. This is how to grow your TikTok, and da 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 da. I probably talked about this before, but I think that it's just so irritating. Like it's so annoying. Like shut the up. You know what I'm saying? Like shut up. This is how to consistently get 50,000 views on your channel. Like oh my god. You have to increase SEO. That's what you sound like to me. Okay, when I hear that mess come across my screen. But what I was getting at is like I tried to I started this TikTok, right? So I could promote my YouTube because I will say this time and time again, YouTube is like my little baby. Like I love YouTube so much. I feel like when I grew up watching YouTube, like it was just such a staple in my childhood, and I feel like now a lot of things have changed in regarding YouTube and just social media in general, where like a lot of people are doing it for money. A lot of people are starting to make their channels solely for the purpose of making money, which is fine. Like I'm not judging people for that, but I just feel like there's just so many people who are only doing YouTube or social media or TikTok for the money. Like that is the sole purpose. And I feel like you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting to a point where it's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? That there's not that many genuine people out here, and I feel like you see so many people talk about, oh my god, like social media is not fun anymore, and and for me, I agree. That's why I'm trying to be a part of the change I want to see on specifically YouTube, because I feel like YouTube, she's not dead for me. She's not dead. I still love her very much, and I feel like YouTube, I want YouTube to be fun again. Okay? So, like I said, I'm trying to be the change I want to see. I want to be fun on YouTube, so I have my fun on YouTube, and I hope other people can see that. I know my channel's a little bit of a mess, but I think that, you know, we always talk about being nuanced and multifaceted creatures and stuff like that. So why can't my channel be that? Why do I have to be condensed down to one niche, one of the many interests that I have? I don't feel like that's fair, you know? So I'm like, look, if I just started out like and just be transparent from the beginning, like, hey, you never know what you're gonna get over here. Like, we do a little bit of everything over this way, so that's just what it is. Then I feel like people, they know what's up from the beginning. It is what it is. So, but that's just me, though. That's just me. Let's put our lip gloss on. Not too much, though. And then we're done. But yeah, I have fun on my YouTube channel, and I hope other people can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta make YouTube fun again. You know what I'm saying? So I do it for the love. I do it for the love of the game. But yeah, the makeup actually came out pretty cute today. I'm actually really proud of this. Thank you for the people that came in. Shout out to the people in the live. I appreciate you. How you feel about the makeup? It's nothing too crazy, but I think it's pretty cute. But yeah, with that being said, shout out to all the people that joined me in the live today. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one, period.